Yes, we are live.
Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Please, if you're just joining us for the first time, or even if you're just a return follower or friend of ours, put a hello in the chat so we know that you can hear us. I'm Sade and I'm here with...
I'm Nana.
And we are one half of Your Aunties Could Never podcast. And this is the Shade Boroughs, a Love Island review show where we're reviewing season 10. And what we do in this show is we recap the episode, we tell you what we think, and we also kind of get into what you think too.
Yes.
So guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like this video. We're trying to beat that algorithm every single day. And of course, leave a comment. And what else do they need to do?
You need to share this.
Yes.
Share it on Insta stories, share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter. Let's create a family vibe in the chat.
Yes. And remember, guys, we are not life coaches. We're not psychoanalysts. We're not therapists. We are just two very opinionated ladies who love reality TV. So take what we say with a pinch of seasoning.
Yes.
Yeah. So this episode, oh my God, so much was going on. We had Medhi moving to Leah. We had Mitch getting on to Ella. Yep. Then we had Ty getting on to Mitch. Yep. Then we had Zach and Molly going on a date. And we had a recoupling. And we had another bombshell entering the villa.
Yes.
KD McDermott.
Yes.
From season 2.
An old school one.
An old school one. We'll get into that a little bit later. So what is your word to describe this episode?
My word is mix up.
Mix up. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, this episode was absolutely mixed up and also staged.
Oh.
Twofold.
Oh, okay.
I don't
okay,
believe
explain the stage.
Okay, stage. I don't believe that there wasn't a lot of producer intervention in various different conversations.
Okay.
It just felt a bit staged, especially Medhi and Leah.
Yeah.
And Ty sometimes as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. My word, I'm going to go with heat or heated.
Okay.
Because there were a lot of heated conversations.
There was.
Do you know what I mean? Especially between Ty and Mitch.
Yes.
It's probably one of the best interactions I've seen in a little while on the show.
We have Aratang says carnage.
Yeah.
I like that word.
I like that. love that. Okay, so let's get into the recap. So Scott and Catherine come down from the terrace after their kiss. Some people think it was super passionate. Other people think it was a desperation.
It was a desperate attempt from Scott, definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Catherine liked it.
Yeah, they were beaming. They were gassed. They were beaming. They were gushing, like both of them. Yeah. They seemed super, super happy about it. And Catherine was talking about, oh, it's definitely a good sign. Do you know what I mean? And Ella's advice was to her is like, yeah, just be first place. That's all that matters.
She ain't wrong, though. She ain't wrong in this game. Like, literally, you need to be the one that is always picked.
Okay, fair. But I feel like this is a life philosophy. I just don't know. I don't know. Like, you should be the only one, not first place, not one. So there's 1, 2, and 3. No, like
it's hard
to
in
be
there,
number
isn't
one. It is hard in there.
So,
it is hard in there.
You just got to continuously be chosen.
Yeah.
And at this moment in time, Catherine is being chosen, so she's kind of winning a bit.
She is, but then so is Leah.
Yeah,
you know, do you know what I mean? And they seem to be chosen by some of the same people. Ty actually is the one that tells Leah that Catherine and Scott kissed. And you can see her, it was just like her world just like, she was like shook. It was like she was sitting up and she had to like lay down a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
But then at the same time, she's there talking to Montel. So do you really
This is the thing. Was she really like, I'm not listening to you guys? Because they had said it before.
Yeah.
This is what has taken place. And she seemed to be like not hearing.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if she was pretending, like I didn't hear that. Maybe I shouldn't have heard it. So I'm going to pretend like I haven't heard. Or she really was not listening to them. Like, I'm still not sure about Leah. I don't know.
Nah, I'm not. I can't lie. I'm not really a fan. I'm not really a fan at all.
Yes, I'm glad she didn't say anything though. I'm glad she didn't hype it up.
Okay,
that
cool.
was a good move.
Yeah.
Aratang says it did seem like it's her actual philosophy in regards to Ella.
Yes.
It probably is her life philosophy.
I feel like Aratang, me and you, we're thinking the same. We're thinking the same. Like your comments seem to be on point, in line with my own.
One more. Alicia says the way Montel was like, I couldn't give a toss when Ty told about the kiss was really passive aggressive.
Oh. Oh yeah, because it kind of affects him too, isn't it? Yeah, it's true. It's like,
is he really on Catherine?
Not really.
He wasn't.
Not
really.
Not really.
And Ty is always in mix up. That's why I'm like, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I feel like he's sent out there a bit, Ty. So I'm
go and deliver the news.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's him, if he's mixed up like that, or if it's a producer being like, get in the mix. I don't know. Because sometimes I don't know if he would care.
I think he likes to see people's reactions and he likes to provoke things. Like, I think he's like, because he done it later on, didn't he? Do you know what I mean? In the morning, it was just like, oh, and he cuddles Medhi and Whit too soon. He's one of those persons. Do you know what I mean? He'll poke the bear, man. He's one of those. So they played the game, never have I ever. Always a bit dangerous. There's a couple of things that came out of that. Medhi, first of all, he got with his teacher when he was young. I was really thinking, like, bro, are you going to get this woman into trouble? Or maybe does she deserve to be in jail? Like, what's going on? Because
he didn't say how old he was.
He didn't.
So, but like, it's hella inappropriate.
Yeah.
You probably should have kept that to yourself.
Yeah, it was a power dynamic. Like, bro, what's going on? And then he also, what do you call it? What else did he say? He said that he had been with an older woman when he was around 20, that he'd been with someone who's 42.
Yes.
And then claimed that she learned a lot. And I was just like, yeah, it's really, really telling of your ego there, Medhi.
Isn't that him?
Yeah, all over.
That is Medhi. Yeah. And I wasn't surprised. I actually thought more of them would have said that they had been with somebody in their 40s, actually.
Really?
I would have thought Zach.
Really? Why?
I don't know. He just strikes me like he could have had an older woman. And with Ty's over 100 beds.
Yeah, like, one of them. Yeah, it's true.
He probably doesn't even know. I'm sure he has been with a few 40-year-olds.
Maybe. And then we had, so this is the thing. So what's it called? Zach made a big deal about, like, you know, trying to spice up the game and said, like, you know, who's been two-faced, you know? And everyone was silent in the beginning. Yeah. And then Mitch was just like, right, I'm going to show everybody that I'm truthful. I'm going to drink. And then so did Medhi. And I just thought, you know what? That's a dumb move. like, I think at one point, Catherine did remind Ella that they don't know each other from Adam. Do you know what I mean? Like, so why am I exposing anything in this forum? Like, what points can you gain from this? Like, no, you can't win.
And everybody's being quiet and everybody knows that they talk about each other.
Yeah.
And even the confession that Mitch gave about, I know I was talking shit about Sammy. It's like, why are you like, you were literally backstabbing Zach.
Yeah.
Like, you have probably backstabbed everybody. You've been two-faced to everyone. If you're going to put your hand up.
Yeah, like, exactly.
Lame.
Seriously.
He was so annoying this episode.
He really was.
Every scene that Mitch was in, I'm annoyed at.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, so I can understand.
At least we know where I'm going to go with anything you mentioned Mitch about.
And then we had, what do you call it? They talked about who was a cheater, and Zach drank, and then so did Montel as well. Both Zach and Montel. I think more of them should have been drinking, but they were just playing it smart. And then I think it was Jess that started it.
Yeah, Jess
was just like, once a cheater, always a cheater. Ella agreed.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Mitch then jumps in and says, basically saying, like, you're out of order. Like, Zach is like expressing himself. He didn't have to tell you the truth, but he did, you know, caping for Zach, basically. And then Whit did jump in as well.
Yeah,
and she was just like, no, it's giving growth, etc. kind of thing. Like, what do you think? What are your thoughts? Do you think once a cheater, always a cheater?
I don't actually.
Oh, really?
I don't agree with that sentiment. No, okay. I actually think people can grow out of it. I think it's quite an immature statement to make.
Okay.
And it's indicative of their age. As they get a bit older, I think you'll learn a little bit more that it's not that. There is a certain type of person that is always going to cheat. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And there are other people that life circumstances, you can cheat, you can get back on track, you can change partners and all of that jazz. But I thought it was quite. I don't think they were trying to rile up Molly. I think they just don't care about her.
Yeah. I agree.
More than anything.
I agree.
It's like they didn't give Molly was like a byproduct. They were just taking swipes at Zach. And if you care, you care. If you don't, they don't care about you.
Yeah.
It was a bit. I wasn't on their side. It did tickle me. Like I did do that laugh. Like I was like, this is jokes because they don't care about her.
Molly was blinking in the head. She was just like just really like repressing any kind of feeling that she had in a moment. And then in the hut, she was just like, well, at least he's been honest and open and that sort of thing. And I don't know. I don't think they know each other for her to be declaring anything at the moment. Do you know what I mean? Because bro, I don't know. Like, I think you're right. It's not necessarily everybody, but I think there are different types that, yes, this does apply. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so I can't, I'm not all the way there with them, but like I hear what they're saying. I get it. Do you know what I mean? So Ty and Ella, they had a bit of a conversation, and I can't lie, I think Ty has definitely gone up in my estimation.
How many points did you give him for this one?
100 points. Maybe over 100 points, because I just respect it so much. Yes, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm definitely gonna back you in public. He set the scene. I'm gonna back you in public, but you overreacted and you need to apologize to Zach.
Yeah.
Like, I was just like, yeah, I actually absolutely love him for this.
Is this not how it should be done?
It should. It's giving respect. It's giving understanding. It's giving support. It's giving unity. It's giving we are a winning team. Like, let's do this. Harmony.
I would see. So my nephew Shaq and
oh God,
and little Tanya.
Yeah.
This is what she needed to do to him.
Yes. Yeah.
Pull him aside.
You're absolutely right.
And give him a talking to.
Yeah.
Just that. And I liked that Ella, so giving Ella her dues, that she didn't go into defensive mode.
Yeah.
She listened to him and was like, okay, I'm going to go and apologize. Yeah. And got up and did it.
She really did.
I was like, yes.
Yes.
It's growth.
It's giving growth. That's the thing. I was just like,
did he do this? Or was it a producer? Does Ty have the minerals for this?
I think that was genuine.
Yeah?
I think he has. And I think that some of the Islanders have talked about this before, that saying he's mature, but we haven't seen it. Do you know what I mean? So I truly believe that it's him. Not to say, like, I think he's also potentially a master manipulator because of his track record. But I do think, like, I think that was really genuine. It's a really sweet moment. It really kind of showed how much he actually likes her as well.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Because when you're with someone and they want you to be better, but they're not trying to embarrass you or belittle you, like friggin' Medhi with Whitney, where he just accused her or something without even understanding the facts. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you can see the juxtaposition of it, and I thought it was just a beautiful thing. To be honest,
I was proud of him. He definitely did 5 more points.
Yeah.
Like, at the moment, he's on like about 20 points with me now.
Oh no, he's this episode, he's up there.
He got there. Like,
I rate them so much. I'm totally switching. I'm definitely team Ty and Ella. Yeah. I'm 100% their team now.
Sistrin says Ty did good. I have to give him a head nod for that one. It's true. It's a little salute in it. He did well. I
rate him.
Aratang says he gained a lot of points. Also with the later stuff with Mitch.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So I feel like so Ella went to go and chat with Zach, and they were having pretty good conversation. You know, she's like saying, I've come to apologize. She was listening to him first of all and saying, I've come to apologize, you know, because she's been treated on before, that she got triggered and she unfairly judged him. So she said, you know, do you know what I mean? What it was, what she done, her reasons behind it, and sincerely apologize. That is how you do a freaking apology.
That's an apology.
Do you know what I mean?
That is the arc of an apology.
It really is. It really is. Like, people need to learn. And then Jess comes over. Jess is like, oh, I feel like I should be over there. Do you know what I mean? And she comes with her messy self and just plonks herself down, and she's just like, yeah. She wasn't really saying much.
No.
And she kind of jumped, she piggybacked on Ella's apology. Do you know what I mean? But like, I just thought, like, no, Jess, like, you are actually messy as hell.
Jess didn't need to be there.
No.
And if you did want to apologize to Zach anyway, you could do a separate apology.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
She was big and bold, really. Ella was kind of sideman for that one. But I think Jess was the instigator. They needed to have a separate chat. And she was messy, innit?
She was messy.
It was like, Jess, you don't need to be there.
Yeah.
Just plonking yourself in the mix. I think I should be here. Yeah. Like, all right. God. She was a bit of a mess this episode.
Yeah,
as well,
she was. And then so after that happened, so as far as from a viewer point of view, it's squashed now. Do you know what I mean? She's apologized, like she's, it's squashed. Mitch, can we say Mitch the bitch?
Yes.
Mitch the bitch.
Basically. We're over 5 minutes, and yes, we can.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
He's such a bitch. He's talking to Ella and Catherine, talking about he thinks that Ella is coming from Zach and Molly. So you've seen this interaction, and because you're such a cape for Zach and Molly in some twisted cuckold type of scenario, you now think that everyone's out to get them and it's your job to protect them. Are you all right?
I was disgusted.
Oh my gosh.
Disgusted with Mitch. I was literally like, how can you go any lower in this? Like, the guy stole your girl. The girl that you're like, this is who I could ride this whole show with.
Yeah.
Like, I see so much potential. She is gone now to this dude. And now you're going to be like, I am their best friend. I am their saving grace. Like, even for them, I think they should be very weary of him.
Yeah.
Like, that is one of those, like, cry on my shoulder.
Yeah.
And then before you know it, he's in bed with your chick.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, thoroughly disgusted.
He's no one's friend.
Oh, he's gone down so far in my estimation. It was just like, oh, Mitch, man, this is really embarrassing now. This is super embarrassing.
Yeah. No.
I just feel sorry for Jess.
I mean, yeah, 100%, because it is showing like you're not really interested, because your time should be focused on Jess, not on what Zach and Molly's doing.
And if they don't care, why are you caring?
Exactly. This is the thing. And it's just like, since when are you so close to them? Like, since when? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just unnecessary drama, getting involved that you shouldn't get involved with. It's annoying.
Definitely. Aratang says Mitch really wants to be in a throuple with those two.
He really does.
He absolutely does.
Seriously.
He would join.
He'll be encouraging.
He would jump in immediately. Both of them. Sister says, Jess reminds me of that one friend who, after a night out, is the one shouting in the street with no shoes on.
Yeah.
Trying to break up a fight and getting all caught up in the woy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Absolutely, Jess.
Absolutely. And then, oh God. So obviously we watched it in the first thoughts yesterday, but Medhi and Leah, oh my God.
So
like seeing it in the show live, I was still, my jaw was open. Do you know what I mean? Medhi decides to pull Leah and says he wants to get to know her better, that, she's a smart girl, and, her being pretty aside, that she's got a lot going for her, and, he wants to kind of like get to know her. And he said that he was confused before, but she speaks well, and then there's some other things, but let's keep that a mystery.
Okay. For one, guys, if you tell a girl that you like her and she says, and then carries on talking, know that it's off. You've immediately been friend zoned.
She don't like you.
No, it's not going anywhere. And you may have to stay around for years before you get out of that box, and then she's on you again. From then, he just needed to stop talking. But what does he mean she speaks so well?
Exactly.
In relation to...
Exactly. What does that actually mean?
I was like, Medhi.
It's giving undertones. It's giving undertones, mate. Seriously. I just don't know. Like, I think this is slightly producers, but also as well, I do think Medhi doesn't... I just maintain Medhi does not like Whitney. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't. He doesn't like her.
He doesn't like Whitney. I don't even know if he likes Leah.
I don't think so. Not really.
Maybe they do talk. We haven't seen this.
No, we haven't.
Like, maybe they do talk, and a producer was in his ear. Like, what goes on with you and Leah? What do you talk about? Like, you two seem to go on. And then he may think, actually, maybe I should explore this.
Yeah.
Have my options open. But that was dumb.
Yeah.
I was like, Medhi, this is the most ridiculous move ever. This girl is clearly into Montel.
Yeah.
You two are not even remotely alike.
But it's like Montel. No, it's Ty, Montel, Sammy, Scott, Sammy. Anybody else than you. Like, you're the last. You're actually the last
side
option.
by side with Mitch.
Yeah. She's
not interested.
I don't even think she's fathomed She hasn't even considered it.
No.
I just don't believe that she has.
She genuinely did look shocked.
So he is below Mitch.
Probably.
Yeah.
Because at least Mitch has made it clear that if you're open, I'm open.
Yeah. And she's just like, yeah, but he's a bit intense. So she has considered, not Medhi. Not Medhi.
Aratang says the only thing that makes sense to me is that Medhi has clocked how every time someone chats to Leah, their couple gets stronger. So he's hoping for some juju to rub off on him and Whit.
If that's his strategy. But then that's not great for Leah anyway. No. Because it's just like she's being used.
She's perpetually the test.
Yeah. Imagine.
Let's add it. Some women kind of have that though, isn't it? They have that side chick, like they're always there.
Yeah, that's true. So, that's true. That's true.
Sistrin says Medhi gives me the ick. He is fake and he don't like Whitney. He kept telling Whitney that he appreciates her. What the hell is that? Appreciate? Nah, that's not giving relationship vibes.
Yeah. So this is the thing. So they sit down, they have a conversation. From the jump, Whit knew that there was something wrong.
No.
She knew. She could just tell. You could just probably tell the energy. And he was just like, I know we're together, we're going well, but we've always said we're not truly closed off, and I want to get to know Leah. And she just kind of was just like, okay, stop there. You don't have to explain yourself. It's fine. Medhi was just like, I owe you an explanation. Like it's just like, I know he was gonna sprinkle something that was gonna be a backhanded compliment. I knew, and she kind of just nipped it in the butt. And I just really, really appreciate that she done that. Like, do you know what I mean?
So
like,
smooth. Yeah. I was like, she handled that brilliantly.
Yeah,
like exactly. That's the way you do it. Because you see how he was broken.
Yep.
Because he couldn't get to finesse her in any way. And then he's also like,
and be
I
disrespectful.
don't know where I stand with her.
Yeah,
that's. So I was like, this girl, man. I don't think I could love Whitney anymore.
I know. Honestly,
she just plays this so brilliantly. It's like, again, that is a masterclass. That whole, okay, it's fine.
Yeah,
but staying with it.
Yeah,
not then raging somewhere else.
Yeah,
it's like you kind of got to be there in the calm.
Yeah,
and then the person's like, I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah,
he was broken.
He was. Yeah, because he was expecting. He has such a stereotype of her. It appears that he has such a stereotype of her. He was expecting an explosion, an outburst, or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Or like for her to come at him in any sort of way. And yeah, she just didn't. She was just like, no, I understand, fine. And then, but also when he's in the hut, he was saying, or he was talking to someone, I can't remember. He said, like, this is the first time that I've put myself first. I was thinking, huh?
People chat shit,
I swear that
was when he was talking to Ty and Scott.
No, maybe later. That was a little bit later. But when he was talking to them, he did say, like, they were saying to him, like, that's a really big call to make after you literally just kissed her.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, what the hell? That's confusing. And then also, like, Ty made it clear to him, like, you know what, this may actually push Whitney away for good.
Yeah.
And I think it has, honestly.
I don't know. She doesn't have another.
She doesn't have an option
so
right
now.
I
think, but then that created a but in her. Like, she can be like, actually, but he did this.
But she's got the perfect excuse now as well. Do you know what I mean? So I love that for her too.
Exactly.
Because it's fine. So Whit obviously the immediate told Ella and Catherine.
Yeah.
And everyone was just shocked.
Because it's
absolutely
like, where?
Where did this come from? Do you know what I mean? And Jess was trying to give advice. It's just like, we don't want your advice, Jess. It's okay.
But it was the way Whitney was just like, I know.
Yeah.
Because what are you saying? You're literally just saying platitudes. Like,
yeah. But she was giving advice. What you need to do is be like, don't rise to it. What, like you, Jess?
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
that's what we're talking about.
Know. Yeah.
She's probably thinking, that's what I was telling you.
Do you know what I mean?
If you had listened to me, you and Sammy would still be together.
Exactly. Oh my God.
Skulking around the house crying.
But
yeah, no, she handled it very well.
She really did.
And I think definitely the way everybody was shocked, so that's testament to it was left field.
Yeah. Everyone was shocked.
Flipping crazy. Millie J says Whitney will need to grit her teeth and put up with Medhi until Casa.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, definitely. Well, hopefully not, but yeah, I hear it. And then you see Whit talking to Montel.
Yes.
Such a disappointing conversation, to be honest. God. He's like, how are you? She's like, I'm single. Love that. She's so hilarious. And then she's like, did you rule me out? And he was like, he starts stuttering. He just actually starts stuttering. So she's like, okay, what category did you put me in? And he's like, oh, besties from ends. And it was just like, Montel, man, disappointing.
All right, I have a comeback.
Okay.
Because I felt that Whitney was in the wrong.
Why?
This is the first scene. That was clumsy, haphazard. The fact that he came over to spud her and she was like, no, we can hug now. She had set a tone with him already. That we are in brethrens.
Yeah.
So how can you now just switch it on the dude? Like, actually, now you can have me as an option and he should just comply with that. It's literally not how it works.
She wasn't demanding. Do you know what I mean? She was fact finding to see if there was something there. And I think that is perfectly fine.
But it's too rushed. It was too fast. It was literally like,
I think if you like someone, if you like them, if you're attracted, it is like, oh, okay. Do you know what I mean? It's the same with Medhi and Leah. Like if Medhi just put it on her, no warning out of anywhere, she's not attracted to him. That's why it wasn't flowing.
Yes.
So like that's what I'm saying. Like,
it's like she can't put it on Montel.
No, but I don't think
she didn't need to do that to herself.
Oh, you think for herself?
Yeah,
but
she didn't need to do that.
Wrong for Montel.
No,
like,
I'm like, she didn't need to do that to herself. Like literally, it's like, okay, you could circle back around.
She had to try
subtly be like, okay, I'm now gonna be available to Montel, but it was too aggressively done, and it's like there is no way that is gonna transaction in the way that you would want it to. In the way that she delivered it, it was like there was no room for him to be like, actually, no, I'm on you, because he would have shown you that he was on you.
I just don't think he was on her anyway. Period. Yeah, like probably, absolutely not. Probably. Like I don't think he ever saw her as an option. Do you know what I mean?
No, I agree. I agree.
Yeah. So I don't think it matters
for her. I was like, no, this is awkward.
No, but it is
I don't want to
watch
it.
I think it just confirmed Montel to me. That's what so I'm just like, okay, yeah, what we had in mind, yes, absolutely right. So I don't want to hear it from anybody. Seriously.
So all we know is he isn't on Whitney. And Whitney was never in his top 3.
He's not on Catherine. You cannot convince me. The producers told him, talk to Catherine. Because the thing is, this is what I'm saying. I can't even remember what it was. But like, the thing is, was it this episode or last episode? When he talks to Leah, I'm telling you, if a guy likes you, he's going to tell you that you're beautiful. It's going to be at the top of his mind. He'll say other things, but he'll say that first.
Yeah.
He said that first with Leah. And then he didn't have any other qualities to list. Yeah. With Catherine, you're smart. You're this.
He didn't get to good looking until late.
Yes, exactly. So no, you're not.
I feel you.
You're not on her. So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Okay. There's a couple of comments that have come in. Okay. Alicia says, I'm not going to lie. A lot of guys online don't like seeing her. Don't see her as attractive, and it's such a shame because I actually think that she is the best looking girl there. Her face is beautiful. I think her face is beautiful.
Yeah,
loads of people are saying it was cringe as well. It was hard, man. I didn't like that.
So it was hard. It was harsh. And then so it's bedtime. And then we had Ty Mitch round 1. This was just giving us a little bit of a preview. Yeah,
a little taster.
Ty was just like, okay, so what is you chatting to Leah about? And he's just like, oh yeah, because I don't like the way Ella. Ella. I always get confused. I don't like the way Ella was coming across, like with what she say, coming at Molly and Zach. And Ty was just like, yeah, don't worry about what Leah, what Ella does. Don't worry about her moves. That's my job, not yours.
Yes.
And I just like. Just the swiftness of it. It was just, and the thing is, you know what? When someone does that, even like the cadence of his voice, like the way he just collected him all together, and it was just like, yes, Ty,
Mitch.
Just before bed,
all you could do, Mitch, was just take it.
Yeah,
I was like,
what can he do?
But it's
what can he do?
Why is he continuously putting himself there? You don't even have Zach backing it for you, like to be like
exactly.
Like there's no Molly, nobody.
No one's on your side. Not Jess, not Zach, not Sammy. No one's backing you.
It's just embarrassing. It literally is. Oh my god, if I was his family, I'd be so embarrassed by this.
Yeah,
be like, please shut up.
Honestly.
At this point in time, you kind of just want Mitch out.
Yeah.
For his own for his own safety and sanity.
Yeah.
He needs to leave.
He does need to leave.
This ain't the place for him.
He actually does. We also see Leah and Whit have a quick conversation. So Whit was basically just asking Leah, okay, what was all that about? And Leah was basically on like, yeah, he talked to me. And the subtext was, I don't want no smoke. Like, I absolutely am not here for it. Like, do you know what I mean? He talked to me. There was nothing to do. I just talked to him. That's it.
Also,
kind of
I was shocked.
Yeah.
Did you notice Molly put her arm around Leah?
Did she?
I hate that. It's
like,
that little microaggression that these two women can't just talk to each other. Like Whitney's coming over, just like, and to me, Whitney, there was no agginess. It was just, Leah, what's going on? Like, have you two been talking? Fine. Leah was backing it. She said her thing. She just goes around, she puts her arm around her, like kind of hugging her a bit. I was like, I can't stand Molly. Always. There's always like little subtle things that they'll just throw in there just to be like, got to stay together, girls.
Yeah,
like, bit scary.
Yeah.
Not okay. I noted that, Molly.
That was really, really, interesting.
Yeah.
So the morning chats, basically they were kind of just recapping last night. Whit basically was saying like it puts everything back, that she felt that she was in a good, safe space.
Yeah.
And now it's like the opposite. And you know, just pining over Sammy, Leah.
She ain't coping, man.
Yeah, she really isn't. She really isn't. Leah talked about, you know, Medhi like being a shark, and you know, Molly kind of confirmed, oh yeah, that would be tension. That would be cause some tension and stuff.
Yeah.
Then we see Ty and Mitch part 2.
Yes.
Which was just a beautiful piece of television. Seriously. So like, I don't know if he called Mitch over or Mitch just came over himself, but all the boys were there. Yeah. They all see it. And this is like, you know, like you can study this in like the art of dominance. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? How you want to date? Because my takeaway from this is Ty's house now. This is Ty's villa. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, so he says to him, like, first of all, your conclusions were incorrect.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, anyway, something my brother would say. First of all,
you're actually wrong.
Yeah, your conclusions are incorrect. Like, why are you being Molly's hero? Do you know what I mean? Like, no one made you a spokesperson of the house. And the problem that he was having with it is that you're defending Molly and Zach. And if you're like, you know, standing up for something, why don't you defend everybody? Do you know what I mean? And it's just like they'll go back and forth. It was a bit of a bickering and stuff. And then Mitch is like, oh, you're a child. And I think actually Mitch really, really likes Ty. Yes. And he was definitely wounded by like, why is Ty coming at me like this?
Definitely,
do you know what I mean?
Definitely.
And it's just like, what Ty was saying is like, literally, you've accused Ella of having an agenda. Do you know what I mean? Against Zach and Molly. That wasn't the case. I'm telling you, this one wasn't the case. She's told you it wasn't the case. And so now you need to apologize. Are you going to apologize? He was like, no.
That was the only piece of balls he had.
Yeah. He was just like, okay, cool. Okay, so then we're not going to squash it. Do you know what I mean? And he's just like, oh, Mitch was like, I don't like the way you're coming at me. Ty was just like, okay, that's all right. I'll sleep. I can still sleep. Do you know what I mean? I can still sleep at night.
So
do you know what I mean? I was just like, wow.
It was brilliant.
Mitch got dealt with.
Yes.
He got verbally dealt with. And there was nothing he could do about it. Sammy tried to come to his aid, but failed terribly.
Sammy was actually helping him by saying, look, he's pointed out where you can just do an apology. Just do the apology. If you're going to stay wrong and strong in your no, it is that thing of like, well, what can he do?
What can he do? But this is the thing, yeah? What fascinates me so much is that Sammy can point these things out, yeah? But in your own apology, could you not see where you was going wrong? Do you know what I mean?
I mean, to Sammy's credit, he got there eventually. Not in the best way.
He was coaxed by producers to get there.
Let's see if Mitch
and
does
he did say if.
Yes. Let's see if
do you know
Mitch
what I mean?
There. But I was like, Mitch, if all you can say to Ty is you're being immature and you're being a child, you have nothing. Because he was literally spitting things at you that you weren't coming back on. Could have said, no, I've defended it for this person.
Yeah.
That you had nothing.
Exactly. And he should actually apologize to Ella.
Yeah.
He actually should, because he did take the wrong meaning.
Yes. That's none of your business.
Yeah, exactly. Like, to be fair, it's not Jess's and Thingy's business, but because that Ella's business, and because Ella has actually apologized sincerely. Do you know what I mean? There was nothing that you needed to say. This is the whole thing.
It's like it has nothing to do with you.
At all.
To even pull her up, it has nothing. This is the guy that took your girl.
This is what I'm saying.
It's ludicrous. The fact that he was saying Ty was being bizarre, I was like, Mitch, for one, can you see your hair? Like, what is happening to Mitch's hair? What is happening to him?
He needs a haircut. Like, he's stressing out.
He's just going downhill. I was like, really what has happened to this dude? You were literally like Bookie's favorite when you went in.
Yeah,
it's absolutely terrible what has taken place to this human.
But I absolutely love the way Ty dealt with that. Like, I love the fact that actually Ella doesn't have to deal with anything.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Like, seriously, he's stepping in. It's just like, nah, man to man. Like, what you done was wrong. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna call you out on it.
And if you want to be heart in Ty though, because we know he's gonna be an asshole in Casa.
The thing is, Ella is fine with it. I'm telling you now, she's going to be fine. You don't even need to worry about it. She's going to be fine. She said she wants to be number one. She knows that there's options. She knows there's going to be options. And this is what I'm saying as well, which confuses me so much with Ella. It's just like, girl, you're getting so triggered about being cheated on, and you're with a...
He's gonna do it.
He's gonna
literally pick the man that is going to cheat. But,
seriously,
no, I don't. I want to be team Ty and Ella. I am to a fashion, but I can't be invested like I was with Shaq and TT. Can't, because he's gonna let me down too much, and I know he's a shark and a cad. So, you know.
Yeah,
I'm for them. I still want them to get to the finals. Yeah. Either way, I like them. Sistrin says Ty made a very valid point. Support everyone, not just Molly fan club, and don't make out Ella is moving mad towards Molly. Ty patterned well. Jay says I like Mitch for entertainment, but he is the biggest weight man I've seen on the show. There's always a Hugo / Dr. Alex. There is. I didn't think Mitch was gonna be that guy, but he is.
Yeah. I didn't see either, but he absolutely is that guy.
Hugo.
He is. Yeah.
What a sad place to be.
Horrible. So then we get to Molly's and Zach's date, which was probably one of the most boring things I've seen in a little while. Like, I can't lie. I think I'm there. They could go. They're not going to go. But like, what's annoying is Ron and Lana all over again. That they're just going to be there, coasting their way to the finals. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's going to be annoying. But they're there.
Do people actually like them though?
Yeah.
They've got like a little base. Because I am like, I don't know why I'm not convinced by them. I'm sure they kind of like each other. But I am like, I'm over you guys.
They're getting the story edit. They're getting the edit. Like, okay, we've been through some stuff, and now we really love each other. But like this whole because they went rollerblading, it was dry. And this whole kind of like, Molly talking about, that comment. I know they wanted to rise up me. No, babe, they didn't. They actually didn't. They didn't even care. They didn't even realize you was there, existed, whatever, that kind of thing. They absolutely didn't.
That was the
insignificant.
Point. Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
She's given herself so much credit to be like, they wanted me to be pissed or rethink you. And really, it's just that they didn't care how you felt.
Yeah, exactly. Which is 10 times worse.
Yes.
Absolutely 10 times worse. But like, I think that now they're united over this common enemy of the rest of the villa.
Good for you guys, because as soon as we are able to get you out, they have to go. I don't want to see them anymore.
No.
Like, literally, please stop.
No, exactly.
Yeah, they can go. They can go. Them and Mitch.
Yeah, he can go. And Medhi, to be fair. So back in the villa, we see Jess and Medhi. Jess has literally just burst into tears. She's really having a hard time as well. She's saying that she was happy before and now she's not. But I'm just like, you was happy with someone who was so disrespectful to your friend. Like, you was happy with someone who's disrespectful to you. Like, really? I think she just wants what she wants.
Yes.
Without thinking about it. And this was all in view of Sammy cracking on with Mal as well. We didn't see much of Mal, actually, this episode, did we?
I think she was just always talking to Sammy.
Yeah.
And maybe they know that her voice is annoying.
Yeah, so
they're like, let's just show her less. Yeah, it's Wallace.
Yeah.
It is Wallace. She talks just like him.
Like that kind of thing. Medhi giving advice was cute. He was really supportive to her.
Jess,
that was about it.
To me, really looked like a bit broken. I was like, I hope they are giving her some type of therapy, because I think she this has been a bit of a hard 4 days for her. And she probably, well, it seems like she was the one that broke down as well.
Yes.
Yeah, she just doesn't seem to be coping with this process. And it's not helped that the guy that's her option is Mitch.
Yeah.
If it was somebody else, I think she'd probably be a bit stronger. But she is like, it's Mitch. I literally am with a bitch.
Yeah.
Like, what's the point?
Poor girl. So Catherine and Scott and Whitney having a conversation. Scott confirms that Leah is on Montel, not Medhi. So Whitney shouldn't really have anything to worry about. But Whitney's just like, I've got the ick. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't you can't make a move like that and not score the goal. Do you know what I mean?
She didn't say she had the ick yet.
Oh,
I liked her analogy of, if you don't win and then come back to me, then I am going to be like, what's wrong with you? And I was like, that is life.
But I just thought, though, I'm not being funny. I was thinking, I did think like, oh, but babe, you, like, do you know what I mean? Like, you could flip that on like, why is he leaving? Do you know what I mean? What is it? Why is no one going for you?
Yes, same. So,
like,
it is like but that is the analogy of life. Like, that desirability. So it is like, if he's not desired by her, then you are going to then think, oh, who have I ended up with?
But then
definitely
Medhi,
it can be reflected back. But it was that she said it, I was like, this is life. This is this game. So that she's seeing it and is like, oh, this could go even further down. Like, that's when you do bold moves like what he's done. It may actually crash everything.
Yeah.
She already has the ick, really.
Yeah, she does. She doesn't like, they don't like each other. But she was talking about she's going to get secondhand embarrassment as well if he doesn't think.
He's not going to.
Well,
like, he's not going to score. That's not going to happen. Like, Leah is blatant. Unless Montel is super dry.
Yeah.
He could be. I still don't think Leah is going to like Medhi.
No way. It's not even, it's not just, why are we discussing? She don't like him. She don't like him. So we jump to nighttime. Boys are messing around in the bedroom. Mitch was asked, like, who would you want in your bed? He just lists every girl.
Yeah.
Every single girl.
He did get to the black girls last, though.
Absolutely last?
That did happen. All of the black girls were the last they were in the second half.
Are we surprised? We're not surprised.
No. Just
do you know what I mean?
Reiterating what he did. It started off with Jess.
Yeah.
He tried to put Molly like in the middle. We know that Molly was before Jess.
Yeah.
But you know, he had to style it out. And then he went into, I think it was like Catherine, Ella, Whitney. Like they were the last.
Yeah. Yeah. Not surprised at all. They get a text, there's recoupling, and the girls pick. But the Bombshell's got to pick first.
Yeah.
So back to traditional stuff. Montel picked Leah. No. What was you expecting?
I wanted him to throw the cat amongst the pigeons, man, and go for Ella. I was like, Montel, you're lame. Like, what? Why are you in here?
But you know what made me laugh? When they were waiting, Catherine's face was like, "Don't pick me." Did you see that?
No,
she was like, she's proper stern, like, "Don't pick me, don't even try."
That was never gonna happen anyway.
No.
Yeah, I was like, this is dry. From when he went for Leah, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
we knew the formula in it. We knew where everybody was gonna land, and it was really boring.
Yeah. So Mal picks Sammy. Obviously, Jess is rolling her eyes, and it was really annoying because they were sitting next to each other when he sat down.
I know.
And she was just like looking over, and Sammy staring straight ahead.
Depressed.
Yeah. Ella picked Ty. She said, "I wouldn't change anything."
Ella is so. This is my guy. Like,
honestly, he can do whatever.
Yeah.
He can do whatever.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. Whit picked Medhi. You know, even though he's gone rogue, she still picked him.
I like that she put that in there.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Did you see his face drop?
Yeah.
Seriously,
he was ready to switch because he's always ready to switch.
Do you know what I mean? You're so angry, bruv. Catherine picked Scott. And she said something about, you know, he's so real and honest. And you could see Leah's face. Did you see Leah's face? They done a shot of Leah's face.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, really?
That was my face.
Yeah.
I was blatantly like, you're going to regret saying that.
Yeah, exactly. Jess had to pick Mitch. He finally got his wish. Molly picked Zach. Yeah. And my thing was just like, poor Whitney. she's stuck with Medhi, and one of these couples got to go. There's too many people here now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on? It's way too many people.
Yeah.
So, yeah, not interested. Go on. Was you going to say something?
No, go on.
Okay. And then, new Bombshell.
Yes.
New Bombshell. So the new Bombshell that's going to enter the villa tonight is Caddy McDermott, who was in season 2 back in 2017.
Yeah.
And this was actually my entry point to Love Island.
Okay, so you watched that one.
This is my first season. Like, I'm such a nerd in this sense that I still follow the winners.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, was it Nathan and Cara who got married, 2 kids?
Oh, they're the ones with the kids.
Yeah.
Okay,
but then also like Olivia and Alex have also got married and kids. I think married and kids as well, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So like that was when they had proof of concept that this show works.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
When you could smoke and they were given lots of alcohol.
Yes.
Show.
It was carnage. And I watched a few clips from before. But also, first of all, they're saying that she's 27, but in the show, and I rewatched a few clips, she says she's 22. So I was just like, I'm not great at maths. Yeah. But if this was 7 years ago, is that adding up?
No, it's 6 years ago.
But they said it was 7 years ago.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. Do you know what I mean?
I wasn't. So, yeah, people saying she was 27. I was like, I can't see that. I think she's probably closer to 30.
Yeah.
Realistically.
That's what I thought.
But still, and the show is different. I just don't think she's going to be that great.
No, I don't think so. But in that season, she was insane.
Yes.
She was like the pocket rocket. She was with a guy called Scott. She literally was like screaming at, you know who she reminded? Was that Nikki?
Yes,
from
yes.
Big Brother.
That's
like,
what I remember.
Like
people were like comparing her, like this is Nikki come back again.
Yeah, she was wild. Hopefully, if she's like that now, there's something wrong. Do you know what I mean? But she was shouting, screaming, They were obsessed with each other though. Just kept on breaking up all the time and everything. So I wonder. I don't know whose type she really is as well.
I think. Oh no, she did do a list. It was the usuals. It was Zach. It was Tyrique, and it was Mitch.
But I mean, like, would they like her? Mitch.
I feel like
he likes everybody.
They set us up for Zach and Molly to have a something again.
Right. Okay.
Because now they're like, my head's not going to turn. Again, that was the other stage thing that I was thinking when Ty was asking him after the date.
Yeah.
Like, so did your lips is your head gonna turn? And I was like, yeah, we're being set up now for these two are gonna give us next week's stuff.
Okay.
I think she's gonna go for Zach and he's probably gonna sway and he may go for her. Is my predictions.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't mind if Zach survives and Molly goes.
Yeah, I don't mind either. But Mitch will take Molly in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
As long as Mitch is in that house, Molly's gonna survive.
That is so true. So,
yeah.
Oh no, we can't get rid of Jess though. But yeah.
No, I don't know. Like, Jess is she's boring me a little bit. Like, I just
too much tears.
You know what? To be fair, I feel for her because she's upset. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, it's just like, come on, babe.
I know it's like get it together with it.
Snap out with it a little bit. But
let's see. But yes, she is older than them, and it is a different Love Island than when she was in there.
Yeah,
which is weird. Even seeing that people were smoking, it just seems so strange.
It was like the way it looked was awful. And she was Katie was rude.
Yeah,
she was so rude. She was telling she literally bullied one of the girls that had a date with the guy that she liked. She was.
Oh, is that when she like goes in and she just destroys their date?
Yeah, I think no.
She goes in somewhere and just destroys what was going on, and he had to like hide himself because she was screaming.
Oh,
she was on a rampage.
But yeah, there was like, I don't know if it was in a different space or whatever, but there was a door. They had to call in security, and she was just like, "They're freaking lying to you," da, 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 like trying to push through. But like,
oh god,
it was a lot.
Jay Webb says, my ex got me into Love Island and now it's my guilty pleasure. Yeah, I know. It's one of those, and you hear people talking about it. And then that's how I jumped on. But that was season 3. So it's been a while.
It's been a while. Any more?
Jay also says, why would they send 2 27-year-olds and a 30-year-old when all the guys are 25 and under?
Right. Well, Zach is 20. Mitch is 27.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. I don't know how.
Yeah, that's why he was always like, I've had more years. Well, he is so immature anyway.
I think Zach is older. I thought Zach and Medhi, isn't he supposed to be older as well?
I feel like Medhi 25 or 26. Just acts vintage.
Yeah.
Medhi and that jumper around his shoulders. Could he have been any more French?
Oh yeah, that was very French.
I was like, oh, come on, Medhi. Yeah. And like literally walking around like a 50-year-old.
Was that when he was talking to Leah?
Yes. Yes.
He's going to put his best.
Neatly placed. I was like, oh,
I just want to tell you I'm into you.
And when he got up, he was like, you can pull me, you know.
Yeah. Leah's thinking, nah, I'm not going to do that, babe.
It's never happening. Sistrin says, Auntie Sade, from what you know of her, do you think she will clash with the girls?
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. She's rude.
Who do you think is going to be her biggest
rival? Molly.
Yeah. Molly, okay.
Molly, Leah, like, I don't know I don't know what her life is like. I don't know if she'll get on with the other girls, but I don't think they have what she wants unless Scott makes a play.
She could be Jess's pal.
Her and Jess could get on, yeah. Okay. I think it's that kind of chaotic energy.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? But she used to kick off. And it was her and Olivia, and they literally were taunting people. So it's just, I think at one point they had like this special room where you could just go in, and it was like a luxury room, I think. Okay. And it was her and Olivia together, and they were literally just like, fuck all you lot.
Maybe Jess, like, seriously,
maybe her and Jess.
Jess kind of has that vibe about her.
Yeah, yeah.
I wonder how she'll get on with all the black girls as well.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know her life to know like whether she's cool or not. She could be down.
If they would all align, and then they could be an even bigger force of like 5.
Yeah. But like, yeah, I don't know that, because Jess fits in with them fine. Do you know what I mean? But I don't know about Katie, because you can see that Molly and Leah do not.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, that's why they kind of seem to throw Catherine to them. Like, you could kind of fit in with them from time to time, but I don't even think Catherine cares. Really.
She don't like them.
Sistrin says Mehdi dresses like he's entertaining this evening in his French chateau, the sweater over the shoulder combo. That is exactly how he dresses. Like, it's what you can imagine him walking around with a wine glass.
Yeah.
Be like, this smells so nice, and
telling you about what region it came from and stuff. You know. Oh, okay. Gosh. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate it so much. Make sure you like this video right now. Make sure you're subscribed to the Shade Borough YouTube channel. And also, if you're watching this later, make sure you leave a comment too, and absolutely share with everybody. And guys, make sure you follow us. Find us on Instagram and follow us too.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Thank you so much. Okay. Bye.
See you.